Hello again. In my second lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the command Polyline and the command Circle. So let's start with Polyline, which is this command here. Press the left button on the mouse to choose the command. And we need to choose a first point of the line, which could be random for now. So polyline means it's continuous long line which has different segments. For example, they could be lines or they could be arcs. So let me show you. First we can start with choosing the length of the line, for example 300, and press enter. Then we can go this direction. So if you want to continue, not with a line, but with an arc, we have to press A, enter, and we change the line to an arc. So now we need to specify the diameter, or the length of the diameter of this arc. So let's say 400, and press enter. So now the polyline continues showing us arc. For example, we can draw another arc, or we can go back to a line. In order to go back into a line, we press L, enter, and we are already into a line again. So choose the length and the direction of the line. Let's say 400 units. Press enter, and then another line 200, press enter, but we don't like the last segment, the last line which we drawn. If you don't like it, you can remove the last section of the polyline by typing down U, enter, which stands for undo. And then we can say we want to close the polyline. Instead of trying to close it manually, where this green square appears, the easiest way to do it is to type down CLO, which stands for close, press enter, and there is our polyline. So if I select the polyline, you can see it's all continuous one line. Press escape to deselect. So I'll show you now quickly how to select and deselect different objects, and there's two ways to select. So if you start from any point of the right side of the screen, doesn't matter if it's like right bottom or right top, and you press with your left button on the mouse. Don't hold the button, just drag the mouse. So if you can see, the polygon or the polyline is entirely inside of the selecting window, and there's two lines which are not entirely inside of the window. If I press again with the left button on my mouse, you can see each object or line which was into the selecting window a little bit or entirely has been selected. So to deselect all that, you press escape on your keyboard, and the command select is cancelled. But if we select objects from the left part of our screen, doesn't matter if it's from the bottom or from the top. So let's press again left button and select this way. So as you can see, only one of the lines is entirely into the selecting area, or the other lines are a little bit in and a little bit out. So press left button again, and This time the only line or object which was selected was the one which has been entirely into the selecting area. So this is the difference. If you select objects from the right side, everything will be selected. If you select objects from the left towards right, the only objects which will be selected will be the objects which are entirely into the selecting area. These are the differences. So press escape to deselect or cancel the command. So now we've got our polyline drawn. We can draw now a circle. That's command for circle. Press with left button on the mouse to select the command. The starting point of the circle, which is the center, we can choose to be a random point or to be a point which already exists. So let's say the first point of our circle could be the middle point in between these two lines. Yeah. Press with left button on your mouse. This is the center of the circle. So we can either draw a random circle, or we can either say how big the radius of the circle will be. So let's say 200 is the radius. Press enter, and there you have a circle with a radius of 200 units. If you press again circle, and we choose the same center point and we drag out, but this time we want to specify the diameter of the circle, not the radius. We write down D, enter, and let's say 500 units, enter, and here we've got a circle with diameter 500, and inside another circle, the first one, which is with radius 200, which means diameter 400. So that's how you draw circles and polylines. In my next lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the command rectangle and polygon. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy my tutorials. Bye!